Are we ready? Improved rotation. Rotation blueprint. Hardening. Gun rammer. Coca-Cola. Large repair kit. Large first aid kit. He's sucking back the credits like Coca-Cola. What's his name? His name is Jenny. Yesterday we featured just a second, I need another sip. Oh, that's good. A tortoise who had a fantastic aggressive game on this map from the other spawn. Thank you, German TD, for getting yourself spotted and hit by artillery, enabling our featured player to be stunned. Because that's always good. Look at this. Oh, object. There. And there was multiple objects. If not one object, might as well be the other object. Oh. And I wanted to show you the contrast because the tortoise played from the other spawn and he came down the valley and got right up by the rock, kind of where this object 260 is, but he didn't poke aggressively like that. And he played. A lot of people tend to congregate right here on E and F1 or F2, right there. You know, the little choke point there. This map. It seems it's the new meta. It used to be years ago. If you went down the valley, people would get mad at you. Oh, waste of time. Why are you going down the valley? The city was the meta, or spotting across and sniping. Going east was the meta. Now it's the valley. Typically, why? I think it's because people just, once people start going there, it gets crowded and there's lots of targets and people say, well, I've got a chieftain or I've got an object or I've got a 60 TP, I've got a strong turret, I'm going to the valley. Who's to argue with them? They go there and they brawl it out face to face. And they spam heat at each other. But there's plenty of ways to skin a cat. So this T123, who has tons of armor, and probably could have done really well there on the ridgeline in the middle, just like the tortoise did yesterday. Although, you know, from the other side. He's sitting at the back. And there's also an E50 and a Patton sitting at the back. And at the look at the enemy team, there's a 60 TP, a Grille, and a Patton sitting at the back. So what makes the players that move up to the middle get pissed off at the players that are at the back? Why are you at the back? You're camping, you move up, what's wrong with you? They get mad at each other. Why? The players that are at the back saying, you idiots, pull back, let them poke over. Why are you fighting? Fall back from there. It's like one big shit show. Why can't you all just get along? And that's precisely what you should do, is that some of you should move up and some of you should sit back. And if there's potential for a crossfire from a different direction, you should set that up too. And the team that has the most guns aiming at the exposed targets from the most angles usually wins. Usually. So don't be mad at him that he's in a T123 and he's the only time he's been hit was because his teammate got himself spotted and he was splashed by some SPG. Don't call him a camper. Don't get all excited. Oh, you should have went to the city. If you went to the city, you would have won by now. If you went to the middle, the Rinoceronte would have more HP. You should have went to F2. Instead, you went to J2. Uninstall. You know, all that kind of stuff. He is having some terrible... he's bouncing. He's firing the 375 pen, guys. Not firing the regular ammo. He knows he needs a little help from Morgan. 375 pen, and he's hitting magic pixels, turret pixels, and track wheel pixels. and pixels that do not want to be penetrated. And I know you're going to say, hey, those targets are 200 meters away. APCR drops off in penetration with distance. Well, at 200 meters, this 375 pen would probably drop off 3. It would be 372 pen. Whoop-dee-doo. Snap. Oh, you didn't snap it. Oh, snap. You didn't snap it. Snap. He snapped it. Oh, that's good. Oh, they're all dead. No, the 60 TP is still alive. He's only got 2,310 damage. This is when the B rating starts from the teammates. Camper, full H, T110E3. Why didn't you come up here and share some of your HP while I was losing my HP? A real team player loses his HP with his teammates. Why are you not losing your HP while I lose my HP? Ping, ping, ping. That's the usual. You know, the snap on the move. How would a Grille snap him on the move? The Grille doesn't have a traversable turret. Let's watch that again. The Grille turns and points at him. He's still on the move. He's got his turret fully turned as far as it can go, and he angles in. And on the move, he fires. Very well done, Grille. I guess, right? You gotta. That surprised me, because I was gonna say he took all these shots and bounced all of them, and now the Grille can shoot up the side of his barrel. The Grille turned, traversed his turret. Maybe he auto-locked on the guy even. And he got him while he was out. You try and do that in a Grille. You guys are just rolling your eyes. That is not an easy thing to do in a Grille, okay? I've played the Grille. It's hard enough hitting someone when you're stationary and fully aimed. You're on the move, whipping your turret out to the side and turning your tank to try... When you drive in the Grille, your aim circle gets bigger. When you turn your turret, it gets bigger. When you turn your tank, it gets bigger. And then you snap them on the move. That shell could have gone anywhere. And that just goes to show, you don't hit who you don't shoot at, right? So the Grille, I mean, he bounced. All this is for nothing because he did bounce his shot. But hey, if this guy was a softer target, the Grille would have been thinking, "Oh, nice shot."
Oh yeah.
Well, now he's defending. This guy is a defender. Can he? Oh, the long reload, eh? This guy is a defender. He's using the strength of this tank. He's not exposed to his lower plate, and he's defending. And Marty's barking. Should I go see what's going on? I think someone's robbing the house. Someone's robbing the house, guys. I have to go check. No one robbed the house. It was the Amazon delivery man. Dropped off a package and he was taking a picture of the package. Marty was ready to kill him. To gnaw his arm off. But I'm back, and I edited the... I went up, came back down, I edited it. I didn't make you watch that. Actually, let me know in the comment section if I did edit it. Sometimes, between the time of recording and the time of editing, a snap! There's a little time goes by, and there's a little gap, and I forget. Why would you put yourself at risk while you're reloading? Why would you do that? You had time to not do that. He did it. I'm wondering why he leaped on him before his shell was even ready. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyways, now what's going on? He's up to 4,000 damage. They've lost the city side. I see a Foch 155 and a 60 TP last known positions, which means we don't know where the STRV is. He's probably camping like a pussy somewhere. And the two start withdrawal. This guy, see? He saved you. You got to defend at this point, right? This guy is a defensive king. He knows what to do. He knows when to hold them or something. The Grille should take the position that he had before. I'm going to show you on the minimap. Not where he is there, right here. He should go right there because the Foch could be coming down the valley, or the 60 TP could be coming down the valley. And right now they got no eyes down the valley. Someone could just sneak up behind them any second. And the Grille should not be trying to engage the STRV because the STRV could hit him. Or, okay, now he's moved. He's not looking. Let's look at this guy. He's not even. See? You see, guys? It serves you right, Grille. Muppet Grille. Now this guy's got to launch himself into action because he's surrounded. So he has to go straight for the... he's got a Foch coming up behind him. He has to ram this guy. And his big caliber gun has to say hello. Say hello to my little friend. Are you on fire? Huh? Yeah, we have set you on fire. It's getting a little hot in there, right? And then he's got to do this again. He's got... the Foch. The Foch. The Foch. And yeah, right there. Yeah. And I'll turn around and face the Foch. The Foch is... reloading? The bad chat. Why is the Foch reloading? He didn't take 3 shots on the Grille. So this Muppet in the Foch approached him with no shots. And his team, look guys, his teammate came to... Well done. So there's a Muppet in the Grille, but a really good player in the bat chat. And I'm wondering, why would the Foch do that without having any shots? Did he... It registers that the Foch shot him once. No, he didn't even shoot him once. Look at that. You guys watch that again, but I just see Foch here times 1. I know the Foch killed the Grille, but that only would take 1 shot, and it's a 3-shot Foch. This SPG player knows what he's doing. Look, he's creating a better angle now because he... Oh, and I think yeah, shoot him. Shoot. What are you doing? Shoot him. Why the hesitation? Okay. They're knocked out. Let's clap our hands for the Wolfman. Oh, that's a full cup of coffee in one video. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, plenty of ways to skin a cat. He did it by being defensive. He did the tortoise yesterday did it by being aggressive. Watch that video yesterday's video. Second game, I think. The tortoise, it was impressive. He went down the valley. He spawned here, and he went down the valley this way, and he pushed himself up against this rock. And I got to tell you, he did a pretty damn good job. Why don't you just peer around there and see if he's there? I guess he doesn't want to. He's probably there. Just hiding like a pussy. Object 261. Oh no, he went down the valley. But did you see the mistake that Grille made? He didn't go to that corner. He didn't have view down the valley.
Thanks.
And if he was perched at that corner, he could have shot the Foch once, and then the Foch would have been scurrying down the valley. Could have reloaded and shot him again. But he didn't. You don't wait at the base blind, right? You got to get some vision. And let's give a shout out to Mr. MA9IK in the bat chat, who really helped win this game. W at 8, 9,764. He did it. He did it. And where's the Grille fit? The Bat Chat deserves more credit than that. Is this sorted? Yeah. And the Grille, yeah, the Grille did 2,000 damage, so. But a miscue at the end. Did he lose credits? He eked out some credits with some personal reserves on. And my comment there about the Grille not positioning himself correctly at the end there is valid, right? Because when you're defending at the end, there's a fine line between sitting in a bush, because you want to have vision, but there are certain bushes you can sit in that people will just blind shoot, and it's obvious where you're going to be, right? So in that case, you may want to try and be strategic. But on that map, where the Grille was, if he went to the corner that the T123 played at the beginning of the game, if he went there and sat in that bush to have vision down the valley, you can't blind shoot that bush until you crest the ridgeline in the middle. So the Grille would have seen anyone coming as they crest that. He maybe could have taken a hit from artillery if artillery wanted to blind shoot. But you see what I'm saying? He had no vision, and now what's going on is there's 5 of them here ready to shoot it. None of them shot because they're pushing each other. And he wants to take a blind shot clip. You see what he's doing? He's going to full clip. Boom. Okay, why is he doing that? Because maybe the enemy team is doing this. You know, the 5 stooges? Do you see the 5 stooges? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 TDs. And a T-57 Heavy. Now, I would not recommend that in the T-57 Heavy because you could run out of ammo. If there was no one there, it's kind of a waste of a clip. But you know, maybe if there were 5 stooges on the enemy team, he might have hit 4 of them. Right? Look, there's they got shot by artillery. This is what I'm saying. There's some places that can be blind shot. If you look at the mini-map, oops. There's a Foch 155 there. Maybe you hit him there. You see on the mini-map? And here, there's almost always someone there. So even at the end of the game, or the beginning of the game, if you want vision, at the end of the game, you might want to sit there to see if they're coming up the middle. You're going to get blind shot by anyone who's a good player. So you might want to modify that strategy. But in the previous game, where the Grille could have sat on that corner to have vision, not blind shotable. And this, I don't know if this is a good idea, because this bush here, see that bush? Is going to blind him with science. If these guys come around, see? He doesn't see them. The VZ saw them. Boom. They all showed up. They all showed up. If the VZ was behind the... I think maybe he saw them when he moved up a bit. But they were blind. Let's pause it here. Right? The VZ, we can't see him, but he was probably well back from the rock. And this guy had a bush in the way. The VZ didn't see them come all the way down that straightaway. And he didn't see them till he kind of edged up. All the enemies made it to this corner before they were even detected. And and now, surprise! The 5 stooges have arrived. Right? So vision, it's you gotta see them coming, right? See the whites of their eyes. Do you think it's easy? If that one did not go through, you have to shoot again. Yeah, that one went through. And now, they got a 60 TP has made it all the way around behind them. Maybe you could, is it possible for you? No, the 60 TP, I wouldn't give up the high ground to go after the 60 TP. And, oh boy, he's going to get clipped by his counterpart too. Yeah, and he's going to clip them back. Boom. This is very exciting. This is just one big brawl. Boom. And one more. Can you do one more? Boom. Oh, and he bounced it. Well, it's very annoying when you have a 4-shot clip and 1 or 2 of the shots don't even scratch him. It's very annoying. Very annoying. Now he's asking one of the 5 stooges for help. He's there. He can help you if you got to light them. See, if they're coming across now, you won't see them. Once again, there's no vision. The guy could be right there behind the rock, right? There he is. Ooh, he's just snapping these shots. The Object 265 could really hurt him. Those guys are safe from the Jagdpanzer 100. Now, if he lights them again, once they drive across like that, if he lights them, the Jagdpanzer could shoot. The J-Panzer saying 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Probably he's loaded now. If you just light them as they come across, I know you might take a hit, but the Jagdpanzer can do 1,000 damage. You know, when they come across here, they're exposing their sides to the Jagdpanzer 100 sitting at J5 on his team. That's how you do it together. But those guys backed up. Okay, now he's got vision and they backed up. They went the other way. Okay. That's good to know as well. So does he move up? Does he move up? I don't know. It's tough to say. If he moves up, he's got 4 shots and then they kill him. So he's going to hold his ground. This is tense, right? Very tense. He's got to hold it. He can't move up. If he moves up and goes to that corner and there's 2 or 3, the 3 musketeers arrive. Oh, and there he is. Now he's got eyes on he finally saw that guy. Boom. And that guy's overcommitting. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now just reload. Just reload. And his teammate is doing a fantastic job here. This VZ has held these guys. Otherwise, they would have come around behind, right? And now he's finally succumbed to the pressure. Because he was under pressure. And now why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? Can he clip the Conquer? 1. You better make every shot count. 2. 3. Oh. 1 bounce would have been disaster. The Conquer did not protect it. The Conquer should have drove up and wedged himself against the dead tank. That's what the Super Conquer should have done. Wedged up against the dead tank. If the T-57 tried to flank around him, turned and face hugged him, then he might have bounced a shot. Might have been lucky and bounced a shot. And things could have been very, very different. That shot missed, but this shot did not, and neither did that. Oh, that's going to hurt in the morning. And all of a sudden, they snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. They were under a lot of pressure. There weren't that many of them to hold off a big push on this flank, but they did it. And it was pretty impressive, wasn't it? Don't you think? I think this guy played it just about perfectly. I was trying to do some commentary on vision and how you have to keep the enemies lit, and you have, you know, but he did it correctly there. I don't know if he could have maybe seen that Super Conquer come up, but he got him anyway. So it's very interesting, very interesting. 7,000 damage. He blocked some damage too. He blocked 1,200. Wow. In a tank that does not normally do a lot of blocking of damage. Although surprisingly, this thing bounces some if you don't hit the turret cheeks. So Geniaf from the OUKR clan, he ends up acing the tank and does a really good job here with his platoon, right? Over 7,000 damage. Lost a ton of credits, which is reasonable considering the circumstances. And I've had my cup starting to kick in right now, so I'm feeling just perfect to start the day. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. How can I be more empathetic to your feelings? I wish you a magnificent remainder of the day, and we shall get together and discuss things further tomorrow.